Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have with us today Mr. David Vincent, which is executive advisor and member of the board of Canadian Metal. Mr. Vincent, good day.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Mr. Vincent, you came to visit us the last time on March 8th, not long ago, and you told us this. So, do you still agree with this? Did you get the money?
Yeah, we're still on the same path. We succeeded with our IPO. We raised a little bit more than $800,000. We took the bet that we had to do the IPO only in hard cash, with no flow-through emission. And combined with those difficult markets, we think that our IPO is definitely a success. And we are also very happy of the quality of the shareholder that we gather into the deal.
You were in contact with Chris prior to the interview since the last few days. Chris is here on the show too. He's somewhere else doing another report. Chris, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Michelle, how are you doing?
Oh, very well, thank you. I think you have a couple of questions for us. I'll be back to you in a couple of seconds. Okay, and so far. What is the game plan? Because it's a very tough market. I mean, raising money right now is very, very difficult. And we know that your company is well located. You're just beside the Tour Gold, big gold project. Is it still the same vein that they have, but you're on the Quebec side?
Presently, the company have only one asset, which is a huge gold property located close to the Detour gold mine. So it's pretty much the same structure. We have on our board the qualified person that did the resource calculation for Detour. So we have access to a lot of information in terms of geology, and we think that we can replicate pretty much the same model to get access to some interesting results. So to answer to your first question, so the game plan is for the coming months is to start phase one, is to validate our target in terms of drilling. So with some geological survey that we will.
So you will identify exactly where you're going to do the next holes.
Yeah, pretty much that. So we already have a lot of target in mind. So we have we did 42101 last December. So we have some target that, and we want to validate those targets with some geophysics, and then prioritize our target to know where we want to drill first.
Some prospection has been done on that claim already. Is that you that drilled it before, or it was another company? Because there was some
there were some drilling, but like a long times ago. I would say that the attention on that region came by the Detour gold mine. Recently, other company went around that structure and had very good results. So
you still have the data from that?
Yeah. This part of the 42101 that we conclude in last December.
I think we have Chris ready now with a couple of questions. There you are, Chris. I leave it up to you.
Excellent. So, Mr. Vincent, I remember in the last interview you gave us, you wanted to raise $1.5 million. You guys raised a little bit like $800,000 and a little bit more than that. I'm wondering, like, with this $800,000 that you guys have raised, what is your deadline? Where do you intend to go with this money? Will you be able to go until the phase 2 of your drilling program, or will it only cover the phase 1 and you guys will do an additional financing to do the phase 2 of the drilling program?
Actually, this is what I was saying. So the $800,000 is enough to cover our burning rate and our phase 1 of exploration that will bring us, in 2014, where we're going to have to finance, the first round of drilling that should occur like beginning or spring 2014.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is it, Chris?
Yeah, this is it, Michelle. That's the question I had.
Okay, thanks. And I've been told we have another question. We have another question here from one of the viewers, Boyd. Boyd is there online. Hi, Boyd.
Hi, Michel. Hi, David.
Thank you very much. I'm doing fine. You have a question for our guest today?
Yeah, actually a couple questions. The first one, this CNSX exchange. I'm not that familiar with this. And I'm wondering, if I went to buy these shares, am I going to be able to do it at my regular discount broker, or do I need to set up an account someplace else? Or
okay, the CNSX is just a competitor of the TSX. They got pretty much the same policies and same set of rules. Why we decide to go in the CNSX actually is just for a cost perspective. It's a lot cheaper to go on the CNSX. It's like 70% less than the TSX, so we can use that money on exploration activities. You can trade the stock on your discount broker for sure. The CNSX they invest a lot of money. So it's emerging. They invest a lot of money in the last 2 years, I think, to increase their platform. And then their success is now evident. They raise a lot of money. The company listed on the TSX, they raised millions of dollars in the past years, and you can also verify the popularity with the number of new listings that we got on the CNSX recently.
That's good to hear. My next question is sort of the $6 million question. When is the stock going to pick up, and how long till we see a return on investment here?
We already have 25% increase since the IPO, so in 2 weeks, which is pretty good. We went from 15 cents to 19 cents. In the full mining cycle, the best upside is the bigger upside is the exploration phase, and then it get quiet during the feasibility study and the permitting, and you get another upside when you get into real production. Our company, our business model is situated in the first phase, the exploration phase. So it will, get more and more interesting with more exploration work we do and more acquisition we're doing. We will start our exploration work this fall, so we're going to have some news in terms of the result that we have on our present property, which is in Detour Gold Trend, and we are looking to acquire another project pretty soon. So that will be also announced before the end of this year. So that should create momentum and create value already.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much, Boyd, for your question. And we do have a document here we can share with all of the viewers. Please that's done already. So we just let the document sharing button. And this is a kind of good resume of what the company is. We took it from your internet site, and you have the whole plan in there, and the people who's managing the company. They have the value creation plan, we call. So it's available to be downloaded right now. And okay, I'm looking at the question I've received from the viewers, but I'm not sure I want to. It's very imprecise. Anyway, so we're almost running out of time. So let's continue about the money. How are you going to get the balance of the money you were looking for?
As I was saying, we had the chance to complete the IPO with shareholders that weren't going to be there for more than one financing. We had the chance to include into our IPO Case de Dépôt with their fund, which is Sodimex, and then FTQ with their fund, which is Sidex. Those funds, when they get in at an early stage, like they did with us,
are they in there already?
Yeah, they're already in. The fair share is Sodimex, Sidex, so all those institutional from Quebec. They are there, and they will get there for the subsequent round. So that's the plus.
So that's very institutional, would say.
Yeah, that's institutional. Yeah, we also have a lot of shareholder coming from chartered bank here in Quebec, like Banque Nationale or other institutions like that from the retail side. So we already have a good base, tight structure. Only 18 million shares outstanding as we are. So
that's very low. That's very low.
yeah,
in
for
this
those kind
market.
of business, it's very little. So we are well set for the second round of financing that should occur in 2014. So if we could increase the valuation with our exploration work, that's going to be very interesting to do that second round of financing in a less dilutive perspective, actually.
Tell us where you are at now as far as permits and all type of permission do you need?
That's a good question, because where we are in the Detour Gold Vein area, 100% of the property is Crown land. So it's owned by the government. So it's a lot easier to do any exploration work. So and more than that, we don't expect to do any work in a complicated area like lake or stuff like that. So the only permit that we need to actually go there and drill is the drill permit. So, and it's pretty standard. When you get there, you already have your target, you do your submission to the government, and it's pretty standard. So it's not an issue for the company.
And can you tell us which part of the claim you are going to do first? Is there any place more than others? Like the Massicotte property is very big.
It's very huge. So this is why phase one will be very important for us. This is why this is where we're gonna validate those targets and prioritize those targets to see where we're gonna beginning to drill.
Are you considering doing some partnership with other companies around? Because right now there are lots of companies seeking for partners in this industry.
Yeah. It's a possibility. Actually, we're looking at it right now. The president of the company, Stéphane Leblanc, has been well known in the past to conclude a lot of transactions in terms of acquisition and partnership in a win-win situation. So we are looking to acquire another project, and we are looking to maybe partnership for our present project. This is what he's working on as we speak right now.
So, as you told me earlier, I think you're trying to avoid diluting the company too much and keeping it with a low number of outstanding shares, don't you?
Yes, exactly. In those difficult markets, we see that there's a lot of junior like us. They are suffering of having new financing. They are very diluted. So we have the chance to look good beside those companies having this tight structure and having just complete our financing. So we have our financing, we have a tight structure, so we look more appealing for investor.
Since you haven't started the new drilling campaign, your burning rate should be quite low right now.
It's very low. It's like 25,000 a month. So it's very hard to beat that.
And what type of how long should your first drilling campaign could last? Because you don't go very far with $1 million.
No, but it's the first round of financing of 3,000 meter should cost us like $600,000, a little bit more than $600,000. It's
not that deep over there. I know Detour Gold has a pit, an open pit, and it's getting on one side there is lots of gold a little bit deeper, but these are not underground stuff. You don't expect to find anything would necessitate an underground mine. You're looking at an open pit things over there too, right? Don't you?
We don't know yet. We don't know yet. This is part of what we're going to investigate, in our first drilling round. And that's going to be to prove, as you say, Detour Gold Corp is an open pit, so we will verify if we can have the same model where we are.
Mr. Vincent, we're pleased you came to see us again, and we'll be following closely your company, and we wish you all the best, and give us all news whenever you can.
Thank you very much.